Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Intuit Certified Digital Tax Accountant Faidan Khalid, and in this video lesson I'm going to teach you about advance from customer, also known as unearned income or unearned. Um, some people also say deferred revenue. It's also deferred revenue, but the, the students very much know about unearned. We say unearned income unearned. In the previous lesson, I taught you about advance to vendors, which is called prepaid expense. Right? I already taught you. There is a video on my YouTube channel, so you can search it down, and I will also put the link in the description box, so you will watch that video, prepaid expense, advance to vendors. Now this video is related to, as I told you earlier, advance from customer, which is unearned income. Right, ladies and gentlemen. So the first step you need to do is create a chart of account. First of all, you need to go here. When you log in into your books or client's books, you need to go here and create a chart of account. As I already earlier, I already created the unearned income chart of account. As you can see, I can show you. Okay, what you need to do, you need to account type, you need to take other current liabilities. In detail type, you also need to take other current liabilities, and account name you can write unearned income, deferred revenue, or unearned. It's your option. I'm giving you three options whether you write it unearned income. Unearned income is a great, you know that this is a liability and haven't earned it, so this is a good name because we studied in bachelor's, masters in accounting that the unearned income is the liability, right? So this is a liability, unearned income, which we haven't earned it. We received the cash, we received the amount from the customer in advance, but we haven't earned it, right? So what we call it, unearned income. Account type you need to take, especially in QuickBooks Online or QuickBooks Dex or whatever you use. Other current liabilities, account type, and detail type, other current liabilities as well, right? And account name, whether you call it deferred revenue, whether you want to write deferred revenue, unearned, or unearned income, right? What you need to do, save. Okay, the second step, this is the first step. The second step you need to do is go to plus and then create a sales receipt. Got it? You need to go to the sales receipt. This is your second step, ladies and gentlemen. The first step is create a chart of account in the name of unearned income, and the second step is create a sales receipt, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I'm going to choose a customer, for example, whatever you customer you want to write, like Fish LLC, like fish market. For example, this is our customer, client. I'm just saving it with the name. I'm not putting the address because this is useless. If you want to add address, you can, but this is okay. So record payment, you say on you can say July. I create a sales receipt. Got it? For example, 1st of July, payment method is check, deposit to check-in account. Got it? Whatever you want to say, undeposited funds, you can also deposit into check-in account, whatever bank you have. Now, the important part. First of all, you need to choose the customer, email, whatever you want, address, whatever you want, sales receipt date, check. You need to write the sales receipt date whenever you receive the advance payment from the customer. Got it? So this is the very important part. What you need to do, you need to create a item. I'm going to show you what you need to do. Product you need to create, whatever you are selling. If you're selling product, if you're selling inventory, whatever, right? Service, whether you want to just service or non-inventory item. Got it? So for example, this is a product and this is not a service, this is a product, for example. And what you need to do in this name, you want to give advance from customer. Got it? You want to give advance from customer. Okay, then what you need to do, you don't need to do anything, just in sales, you need to choose which account, unearned income, which we created. This is chart of account, earned income. As you remember, in the very first step, we created the chart of account and we need to take this chart of account, unearned income. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? We don't have anything to do with the purchasing department. We don't need to add anything, so we don't need to click it and this. Just save and close. I'm going to repeat my step. Just take, as you know, add product or service from here, or as you know, if you are a user of QuickBooks Online or desktop, you know how to add product or service, right? You need to create a name, advance from customer, non-inventory item or service. Just choose two, inventory item and bundle. This is a bullish thing. This is an additional things. I don't choose inventory item or bundle. I choose whether if it is a service, choose service. If it is a product, choose non-inventory item. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? In this case, I just told you that it is a product, so I chose non-inventory item. Skip this SKU, skip this category, just go to this, skip this, and this income account, choose unearned income, which we already created in the very first step, ladies and gentlemen. Save and close. I already created this, so that's why I am not saving it, because I've already created this before recording this video. Okay, so this is the second step. Just choose advance from customer, which I already told you that how you create that product or service in the name, with the name of advance from customer. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, so whatever quantity, for example, you are fish market and you are purchasing whatever the ice or whatever. Got it? So the quantity is, for example, the customer gave you like $2,000 in advance. Got it? Their advance payment date is June. Got it? June 1st, 2025. So what you need to do, record and close the advance payment from the customer. Okay. Now, total of 2,000 he already gave you, and you haven't performed a single thing for the client, right? This is your unearned income, not an earned income. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? This is an unearned income, not an earned income. So I'm gonna show you how it reflects in the balance sheet, and we are gonna see also profit and loss account. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? First, we are gonna check of this year. If we say, let's filter this year. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So ladies and gentlemen, check-in account, first of all, I need to see my check-in account whether I recorded the payment in my bank account or not. 2,000, remember? So this is the 2,000. Just forget about minus 12,000, 1,000. This is 2,000. This is a different customer's unearned income. So we are going to talk about Fish LLC, Fish Market. Okay, we don't want to talk about insurance provider. We don't want to talk about Furniture LLC. We are going to talk about, this time we're going to talk about, in this video, Fish Market. So for Fish Market, we already received 2,000 advance. Got it? Okay. So we received, this is okay. Now what we're going to do is go to back, and now I'm going to see unearned. This is, as you can see, this is our unearned. Other current liabilities, unearned income. Why total 3,000? Because there is 1,000 for the previous different customer unearned, right? We are talking about Fish Market. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? So 2,000 for the Fish Market. You just forget about 1,000 because this is not our concern. This is our concern, 2,000, because we are working on this. In this video, we are working on Fish Market. 2,000 is the Fish Market unearned income. This is a liability. So what we're going to do, when we earned it, when we perform the duty of the client, we are going to reduce this liability. Our main goal is going to reduce this unearned income, 2,000. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? So we have done our second step. Now, this is the third step which I'm going to tell you. So what are you going to do? For example, Today is 1st of July and we're going to perform the duty of the client. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? So what I'm going to do is, first of all, let me show you the customer's account. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? Fish market. When I open the customer account fish market, it says open balance 0, overdue balance payment 0, because it tells us about the receivable only, because there is no receivable, that's why it's 0. Okay, now it says 2000 already paid. Got it, sale receipt, it says 2000 paid. Now, for example, we are gonna issue an invoice. Now we have performed the work and we are gonna issue the invoice to the customer. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna create an invoice. New transaction, invoice. I'm gonna take the fish market, and today, ladies and gentlemen, is 1st of July, and we are gonna do on 1st of June customer paid us advance, and now 1st of July we are gonna perform the very first duty of this customer. Got it? Due date is 7. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, what I'm gonna do is, okay, product and service. Now this time, because we are creating the invoice, which is our original work, we are not going to take unearned income this time in the invoice, right? We don't want to take unearned income in the product or service. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do, we are going to take whatever the, for example, whatever he say, for example, ice or whatever, tools, for example, tools for the fish mark, right? So we are going to say non-inventory item, sorry, I just checked bundle, non-inventory item. Straight away go to sales, and this time also you don't want to select unearned income. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? Just select sale of product income or sales or service. Got it? Whatever you want to choose. Just sales, it's your option. Okay, don't skip this, skip this, skip this, skip this. Tools, non-inventory item, sales. Got it? This time. Save and close. Now tools. Okay. Remember, last month customer gave us advance $2,000. Now customer is getting like for example $600 invoice out of 2,000 advance. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna 600, and ladies and gentlemen, what I'm gonna do, I am gonna advance from customer, as we already know that we have 2,000 unearned income, we have 2,000 liability, which is already an advance. So what I'm gonna do, out of 2,000, I'm gonna take 600 minus. Got it? Minus 600. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? So still invoice is 0, but we are going to send the invoice, but the total amount is going to be paid by customer is 0. Why? Because he already paid $2,000 out of 2,000. Now we are making the invoice of $600 of this month. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? Save and close. Now we are going to check the reports. Sorry for the internet connection. Internet is poor today. Balance sheet as well as P&L. Before that there was nothing in P&L, only balance sheet. Up now we have earned it. Got it? We have earned it. We performed the duty. That's why we are issuing an invoice to the customer. We have issued an invoice to the customer of $600 out of 2,000 already paid. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? 9,000. Why still 9,000? Let me filter it for the year. Why still 9,000? Because he already paid. Why still I add the amount? He's already paid, right? 2,000 already paid. Okay. Now, if we see our liability is decreased by 600 US dollars, as you can see, right? Because we have already minus it $600. Because $600 of duty we have performed. That's why I minus $600. So that's why liability is decreased by 600. Okay. Now I'm going to show you P&L. Okay. Now, as you can see, when we created the invoice, our earned income, which is also known as sales revenue or earned income, we have got 600. Understand, ladies and gentlemen, we have got 600, nothing else. Okay, now everything is okay. Now, what we're going to do is, for example, today is August 1st. Another invoice we are going to create. Another thing, customer purchased from us. Remember, he already paid us 2,000 out of 600. He already got the service of $600. Now remaining 1,400 advance. Got it? So fish market. Today is August 1st. And again, he purchased some tools from us of the cost of $1,000. Got it? Now, what I'm going to do is that advance from customer and minus 1,000. Minus 1,000. So, invoice is still $0. Why? Because 1,600 when he already gave us 2,000. Okay, save and close. Now we have issued an invoice to him. Let's check the books. Let's check the customer accounts. Fish market. Invoice $0. Understand? Still the balance is 0. Why? Because he's already paid us. Now, if I see here, ladies and gentlemen, as we can see that 1,600 is already earned. Got it? As you can see, if I refresh it, so we can see that 1,600 out of 2,000, 1,600 we earned. Got it? And unearned, now if we see unearned, so unearned now check-in account still 9,000 after the second invoice, but unearned is dropped by 1,600 total. 1,600. Understand? First 600 and now 1,000, a total of 1,600. Unearned dropped. Liability dropped. Now what we're gonna do? 400 left. Okay, no problem. So ladies and gentlemen, another customer today is, for example, on the 26th of August, the same month, customer has purchased another thing, another tool from us. fish market. Another tool from us, again only 400 left, so 400 he purchased the 400 of tool. Understand? Now we can see advance from customer. We are gonna, because of 2000, we are gonna minus 400. 100 minus 400. Got it? Save and close. Now balance is still 0 and we have performed all the transactions. This is advance. Now 0 0 because all the 3 600, then 1000, then 400. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? This is advance from customer. And if I refresh it, so 2000 I earned it. Now 2000 I earned it, which which customer paid us. And now as you can see, check-in account still 9000. Why? Because we already received the payment in advance of all the service, all the tools which we gave, all the products which we gave to the customer. Now unearned income is 1000, which is a different for different client. But for 2000 unearned, we are decrease the liability by 2000. Like as you can see, 400, 1600, which is 2000. We created the 2000 liability. Now we have decreased it by 2000, which is 0 of this customer. So I hope you understood this detailed lesson regarding advance from customer, which is some people say deferred revenue, some people say unearned income or unearned. So that's I taught you that is how I taught you. That is why I taught you that how you can perform this unearned advance from customer thing in QuickBooks Online, and this is the same for other softwares as well, like Subooks, QuickBooks Desktop, FreshBooks, Waves, XYZ, Odoo, XY0, XYZ software, right? So until then, take a very good care of yourself. I will meet you in the next video with a different lesson. Take a good care of yourself. Bye bye. Have a nice day.